Chris Stapleton hanging out. So, yeah, give it up.
Thank you.
We'll chat for a few minutes and then play some music. Does that work?
That sounds great.
I think people are dying to get back out in the sunshine, and well, that's all right. We'll give them some sunshine for their ears right now. Let's talk about your number ones. You wrote a 5-week number one for Kenner Chesney, Never Wanted Nothing More, a couple years ago. Yeah. What's it like writing music, man? I mean, how old were you when you started? Tell me about your process.
I've written songs since I've been a teenager, really, and I never really knew there was such a thing as a songwriter that they actually pay people to do that. But I always thought if George Strait sang a song, then he made it up. So, but I had an uncle who had a fairly popular kind of regional band, and he wrote some of his own music, and so I always just kind of did it as a fun thing to do, and then I ran into some songwriters who actually did it for a living, and wound up getting lucky and coming to Nashville and doing some of it. So.
George Strait is likely going to have his 60th number one hit in a couple of weeks. You will have written one of those.
I wrote 59, yeah.
All right. That's got to feel pretty good. What went through your mind when that came, like I have a number one song that was sung by the king of country?
Well, that was a really special cut because not only did I always want a George Strait cut, I got to sing on it with him too. So it's one of those times where all the choir of people in the background, that's all me. So. But it's a kind of a surreal thing, He's a guy that's a legend and a hero, and I don't, any number one is awesome, but a number one on a guy like that is it's doubly so. So
not bad for a guy that sold 68 million records.
No, not too shabby. I'm glad I could help him out.
He had a couple of those anyway.
I'm glad I could help him out with that.
And your songs have transcended into other formats. You've written with Peter Frampton. You've written songs for Adele.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think makes a hit song?
What do I think makes a hit song? Oh man, radio stations.
That's a good answer. I like that. Let's make some noise and hear some music from Chris Stapleton here at the Bing Lounge.